Phrasal verbs in action. Number 1, learning English through pictures. Today we'll be starting off with a new series, and let's start off with number 1 all the way to number 10. Burglars beware, fire, fire, no ticket, no ride, feeling tired, a lonely giant, look where you're going, early in the morning, the postman plays a trick, a celebrity arrives, and Lucy's old dress. Let's start off with number 1, burglars beware. Burglars beware. Here we have go out, break in, set off, and run away. Going out means you leave the house. You usually do this to visit other places or to go on dates, something like that kind of sort. Break in means you break something, and usually to enter a house without, which is not of your jurisdiction. Usually you only do this to steal stuff. Set off means you go ahead and you turn on something. Or you activate something. In this case, they turned on the burglar alarm. And run away means, well, you're running away from where you're running, not to the opposite of the word towards, up the place you were just at, meaning because you are either scared or something like that. Let's start off our example comic now. Mr. and Mrs. Brown are going out for the evening. Their house is now empty. 2 burglars tried to break in. When they smash a window, the burglar set off the burglar alarm. The loud noise frightens the burglars. They run away. Well, the burglar alarm works, so I suppose there's no need to call the police anymore. Next up, we have number 2, fire, fire. Fooling around, blazed up, call out, and put out. So what does this mean? Let's start off with fooling around. Fooling around means you are not doing what you are supposed to do with something else. You are just playing around with something. And then blaze up means that you are something has been set on fire. Call out means you are screaming for something or someone, and put out means that you are going ahead and you put out means that you go ahead and you destroy the fire. You quench the fire by usually putting water on it. Some boys were fooling around with matches. People saw the fire and called out the fire service. They set fire to some dry grasses. It blazed up. Oh, I made the wrong order. Here, let me reread it. Some boys were fooling around with matches. They set fire to some dry grass. It blazed up fiercely. People saw the fire and called out the fire service. The firefighters put out the fire. Nice. Alright, next up we have this. Put out, got on, get out, and get off. This is number 3. No ticket, no ride. Now, when you put out your hand, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting out my hand right now. Yeah, taxi, Didi, 师傅, Mr. Hey, cab driver. Yeah, that kind of thing. You usually put out your hand to go ahead and stop someone. And got on means that you enter the bus. Like you get in the bus. You go through these gates and now you're inside the bus. And now get out means you take something out, usually from a container. And get off means that, well, you exit the place. In this case, exit the bus. Susan put out her hand to ask the bus driver to stop. When the door opened, Susan got on the bus. Susan opened her bag to get out her purse. She looked and looked, but she couldn't find it. Susan had left her purse at home. She couldn't pay her fare and had to get off the bus. As sad as that may be, next up we have to go with number 4, feeling tired. Now, when you're feeling tired, you usually want to lie down, then you want to stretch out, and then you drop off, and then you wake up. Now, when you lie down somewhere, that means that you go ahead and you are sitting there, you're going ahead and you're like, I'm going to lie down here. And then when you stretch out, that means that you are doing this, you're expanding your arms and things. And then when you drop off, that means that you go ahead and you fall asleep. And then, like, you're going to go to sleep. And then wake up means, yeah, you woke up. What else could you do? So this is why pets are sometimes annoying. They just wake you up just because of their own accord. Here is the example comic. Peter is feeling very tired. He has worked very hard and now he wants to lie down. He stretches out comfortably on the sofa. He is so comfortable that he drops off to sleep. Peter's dog isn't tired. He barks loudly and wakes Peter up. Number 5, a lonely giant. Here we have tower over. Look down, bend down, scare away. Now, towering over means that you are gigantic and you are over everyone. You're going ahead and you are sitting over everyone. Like, you're usually way taller than other people. Look down means you're looking down. What else? I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain that. Bend down is like you bend down. Here, I'm bending down right now. I'm bending down to listen to you. And then scare away means that you go ahead and you make people scared and you make them run away. Alright, next up we have this, walking along. Now, walking along means that, oh wait, I forgot to tell you the topic. Number 6 is look where you're going. Here we have the phrasal verbs walking along, trip over, and fall down. Now, when you're walking along a street, that means that you go ahead and you're just going through it. You're going over it. You're not even looking at it properly, and that's just what's happening. Walking along the street, and then you trip down, and then you fall down, and then you get help up. You're walking along the street, and then you have to get tripped down. Tripped down means that you got tripped. You're like walking down, and then someone like goes in there, and then you lose your balance, and then you fall down. And then fell down means, well, you fell down, like the pen fell down. And the help up means that you help that person stand up again. Tommy was walking along the street. He wasn't looking where he was going. The dog didn't look where he was going either. Tommy tripped over him. Tommy fell down and hurt his knee. The dog owners helped Tommy up. He apologized to Tommy. The dog tried to apologize too. Wonder what happened to the cat. Next up, we have number 7, early in the morning. Here we have get into, goes off, looks at, and gets up. Now, what does this mean? Now, this means that you're very early in the morning. Get into means that you are going into somewhere. You're going in bed. In this case, the bed. Goes off means that it just activates a lot. And like it activates. You set an alarm, it goes off, that means it rings. Looks at means that you are going ahead and you're looking at something, like you're watching this video. And then get up mean that, well, you try to wake up. May has a busy day tomorrow. She wants to wake up at 6 o'clock. She sets her alarm clock before she gets into bed. The alarm clock goes off very early in the morning. It's too early. May looks at the clock. It's only 5 o'clock. May dares not to fall asleep again if she is late. She gets up and makes a cup of tea, but she drinks her cup of tea in bed. Isn't this going to go ahead and make her fall asleep again is my question? Probably not, is what the others would say. Alright, number 8 is the postman plays a trick. Here we have look out for, coming down, walks on, and turns around. Alright. Look out for means you are looking, observing for something. And then coming down, it means that you go ahead and you go down somewhere. When you walk on somewhere, that means that you go ahead and you are walking. You're just walking on. And then when you turn around, that means that you just turned around. Walk on means like you pass somewhere, you just don't stop on there. And turns around is like, yeah, I'm gonna turn around here. That's about it. It is Simon's birthday. He is looking out for the postman. He hopes the postman will bring him some cards and presents. Simon is very excited. He can see the postman coming down the street. But the postman walks on. He does not stop at Simon's house. He has no cards or presents for Simon. It was a trick. The postman does have something for Simon. He turns around and comes to Simon's front door. Simon's super excited, isn't he? Okay, next up we have crowd around, getting out of, and meet up with, and pulls up. Alright, number 9. This is number 9. A celebrity arrives. Now, a celebrity arrives. What would you do when a celebrity arrives? You would crowd around them, wouldn't you? Well, it's the exact same thing in phrasal verb world. We have pull up means that someone just comes ahead and comes parks. Crowd around, I just mentioned it. Lots of people surrounded the car. And get out, it's just get out. You exit it. Meet up with means you meet them. A large car pulls up in front of the Grand Hotel. People crowd around the car. They think someone important or famous is arriving. Someone's getting out of the car. We don't know yet who it is. It's glamorous film star Linda Lee. She comes to meet up with a Hollywood director and discuss her new movie. Dang. Alright. And number 10, final wave. Lucy's old dress. We have grown out of, get on, do up, and take off. Now, when you've grown out of something, that means that you go ahead and you become too big for something. And then get on means you put it on. And when you do up something, that means you try to go ahead and get something to work on. Like do up the buttons, you try to button the buttons. And then take off means that you go ahead and you take the dress off. Like you just take it off. How else am I supposed to explain this? You declothe yourself. That's the best I can explain it. And that's it. Next time we'll be doing number 11 all the way to number 20. Until then, Shihana, peace. Bye-bye.